Debonair. Okay.
What's good, y'all? Shout out to Notification Gang for hitting the like button. And the video didn't even start yet. Y'all have minus ones in it. I appreciate you anyway. I'm a boss. I'm independent. I make my own money. Fellas, y'all. I swear to God, bro, it's almost as if they want a cookie for everything that they got to do for being an adult, in a functioning adult in society. They want a goddamn cookie all the time. Let's keep going. I'm the boss. I'm independent. I make my own money, and I work long hours. But I would like to be married. Ladies, listen, right before we get into it, we're going to be here for a minute. I ain't going to hold y'all. We're going to be here for a little minute. Let me say this, ladies, because these are things I've been saying for, I want to say 4+ years now. You can't have both. You cannot have it both ways. I'm sorry, but that's just not how it goes in majority. If you're going to sit here and tell me, Dev, I want to be a lawyer, an attorney. I want to be a judge. I want to be a doctor. I want to be all this, that, and the third. Well, what's going to happen? You're going to spend the majority of your time studying, going to clinicals, lab hours, reading case studies. You may not have as much time for dating as the next average man and or woman. These are the sacrifices that you have to make, and which is the reason why I've been asking for about damn near 5 years now, ladies. At what age? Not me. I'm sorry. Kevin Sam. What Kevin Sam was asking, then I've been asking, ladies, at what age would you suggest or would you tell other women to focus like a laser on the quality or high caliber man that you want? At what age would you suggest? Because you can't have it both ways. Let's get into it, y'all, because we're going, like I said, we're going to be here for a little bit. We're going to be here for a little bit. Shout out to tonight's conversation. I'll make sure to tag their channel. If you guys have not already, make sure that you download the tonight's conversation. That app, I'm not going to lie, that app doing numbers. That these seminars, I don't know what to call it. Seminars is doing numbers. Download, go to your app store, Samsung or Apple app, whatever y'all got. Download tonight's conversations. They got very, very cheap prices over there to watch these videos, man. I'm telling you, it is crazy. Let's get into it, y'all.
My question is marriage in today's society a realistic expectation for a young, independent, beautiful Black woman?
Yes.
See,
yes, absolutely.
I just have a problem with the identification.
He didn't like that.
I just have a problem with it.
Like, I was rocking with you. You was talking about the marriage being the expectations until you start turning it into a young, independent woman. Like,
the reason why I'm saying independent is because I've been able to provide my, my lifestyle for myself.
Why was this an issue?
And I feel like every man that I pretty much have can't have.
No, you don't have to represent differently.
They have a
independent
problem
woman.
with me being a full-time boss, right? I work for myself, I make my own hours, but I work a lot. And a lot of men have a problem with that. There's some kind of like ego issue. Oh, she's working, oh, she doesn't have time for me. No, but my job right now is priority. My life is priority, and I don't want to put that aside.
Okay,
So
let's
is it-
go there.
Can we? Just a brief moment. Cause why not talk facts with you right quick? Let's talk some semi-statistical shit. I only say semi because I don't have it in front of me and I don't want to misquote things for you. Americans, okay, so this is larger than just Black people, are getting married later. The reason this is happening is because homes are becoming harder to purchase.
Yes.
What it means to settle down is becoming harder to achieve.
Yep.
So when you look at who the onus is on to actually propose, to be settled, to be prepared to carry and sustain, it's on a man. You being young If a man is not able to get settled until later and later in life, we're talking about now at this point in the economy. And again, I haven't even talked about black people because it gets worse for us. Yep. I want you to know that this is an American problem. Okay. Most men are not able to now get settled in their lives financially until the late 30s to mid 40s.
But don't you think?
Hold on, sweetheart. Okay. With you.
She ain't hearing nothing you just said, bro. She didn't hear now a damn thing you said. What she what she wants you to respond. First of all, she wants you to give her a round of applause. She want to pat on her back. She wants y'all to give her a goddamn cookie for being a damn adult. Congratulations, ma'am. You got your job. I'm sorry, you got your own business. You're doing this, you're successful, you make a lot of money. Round of applause. Congratulations, ma'am. You are a goddamn adult. Now, you're trying to tie all that into now trying to what? Get into a relationship. And I say this all the time, ladies. Y'all can fool whoever the hell else y'all want to fool. I know for a fact, at night, midnight, 2 o'clock in the morning, when them legs get twitching and your body get to vibrating, you know what time it is. You want somebody to sit up there and hold you. And y'all know what I'm about to say. That's why I hate when they say, "Oh, I'm single by choice," and I'm doing, and I'm not trying to hear none of that. All of that is cap. All of that is BS. All of that is nonsense. What did he just say? This man, I believe his name's Trip. What did he just say? He brought up an amazing point. Talking about what? Inflation. Talking about the prices, you know, the wage being low, the price of living being too high, people trying to either come together just to make it work so it can make ends meet going 50-50, or people working more and them getting married later on in life, which tends to happen also too as well. But then will also happen, that's when you're at geriatric pregnancy. That's also when your parents are getting sicker. You got to start focusing on them also too now. Now, like, come on. Something has got to give. Let's keep going because she not, sir, I'm telling you right now, she ain't hearing not one thing you said.
You being on your square financially young, you are not just outdoing men, you're outdoing most Americans. So the expectation that most of the men around your age are going to be financially settled enough to marry you, that part is unrealistic. Whether marriage is still achievable being real, bro, hella people still want to get married. It's just harder to financially prepare for it. Don't hinge your hope on some like unrealistic idea that it's not good men out there. It's just you ahead of your time. And that comes with some shit. Sometimes it comes with being alone for a while.
Trill, what's up?
Yeah, I think.
Real quick before they slide to Trill. Shout out to, I believe his name is Trip. Shout out to him. Great job, brother. Great job. Was she listening? Was she paying attention? She heard you, but was she listening? Was she listening? You are not just doing better than the average man. You're doing better than the average American. We've spoken about these types of topics, ladies, pay attention. We've spoken about these types of topics often where we were saying, hey, listen, ladies, you fought to be in the top 20% of earners. You fought to be in the top 25% as far as being educated. You fought to be in all these things. And now you're looking around and realizing what? It's lonely at the top. Not many people have a bachelor's degree. Not many people have a master's degree. Not many people have a doctorate, a PhD, EDD, whatever you want to call it. Not many people. The higher you go in the ladder, you're not going to see that many people here. It's like a pyramid, y'all. Can the same amount of people fit at the bottom of the pyramid compared to the top of the goddamn pyramid? Hell no. You'll be lucky to fit one person on top of that goddamn point. That's just the way it goes. So obviously, ladies, again, common sense will tell you if you go from making $30,000, $40,000, what's the annual? I keep forgetting. The annual salary in America, I think it's like 42,000 or something like that, or 38 to 42,000, something like that. If you're the average earner of $42,000, 50% of Americans and less makes that amount of money. Once you cross 75,000, you're up. Once you pass 100,000, you're immediately in the top 12, top 10%. Once you pass over 150, 250,000, now you're talking about being in the top 5, top 3, top 1% of earners in America. You think you're just going to be looking on every single corner, seeing a dude that makes that? No, that's not the way life works. So it's either you, quote unquote, and y'all love saying this is women's term, date down or settle for a man that's not making as much money as you, or you can buy your dog and die alone. Ladies, and I don't know how much money she made. Let's just say, because she's making it seem like she making a lot of money. Let's just say she's making $250,000 per year. How many people in America makes 250? How many men, I should say, how many men in America makes $250,000 a year? Now, let's just say she only dates a black man. How many black men in America only makes $250,000 plus per year? Now, we said black men, right? How many of those black men is single and willing to date, let alone willing to date her? How many black men that's making $250,000, single, willing to date her, find her attractive, actually bees with her, and she finds him attractive? Bro, the numbers get less and less the more I go on. And this is the type of stuff that I'm trying to explain to, because in majority, a lot of men get it. A lot of women don't understand this. Let's keep going, man.
Yeah, no, go ahead, give a round of applause. Go ahead. I just hate how it's proposition like a woman who's out there independent, making her money, doing her thing, has to sacrifice so much to be in a relationship, when in reality, men have to sacrifice the same damn thing. Because if you think that man's earning power when he with your ass compared to when he's single is the same, you are sadly mistaken. Because yes, when a man is outside and we accomplishing what we're accomplishing, we got to be a wolf outside. We got to go out there and dominate. We can't be that when we walk in the house with you. Adaptations have to be made, right? Yes. So if adaptations have to be made on our side, adaptations should have to be made on your side to make the relationship work. And I don't feel like there's nothing wrong with that. But a lot of times women are proposition that like, hey, I got to give up so much to be in this relationship. We got to give up a lot too. But again, it's based on the union that we're trying to build. And if the union that we're trying to build is not that important to you, stay away from relationships, period.
Mike.
Yes. Thank you, sir. That's Trill. Shout out to, I don't know if y'all remember Cruise Season. I used to do a lot of reaction. Let me show you.
Which one would you want?
Part 2. Okay, good. Shout out to the Cruise Season, because that's Trill from Cruise Season. If y'all remember, I did a lot of reaction to their channel. I believe they're still active. I think I'm still subscribed to their channel too. I'm not sure. But yes. And this is, again, bring up what I was talking about earlier. This is my thing. This is my thing. I personally don't understand why, not really why, let me not say that. Let me say that. I don't like the fact, right, that they introduced this new term called dating down. When you really, really sit down and think about it, how long have men been, quote unquote, dating down in their relationship? Since the beginning of time, right? Men didn't complain about it. Men understand, hey, listen, these are the duties that we have to do in these types of situations. It is what it is. Take your L and you keep moving. Now we are in, what, 2024 now, right? Now we're in a new age, new era of people making more. First of all, women making more money. Minorities making more money. All these things. And now you're coming up with all these stupid ass terms, dating down. What did he just say? Yo, the men have to sacrifice men sacrifice things too. What are you talking about? This been going on. This ain't nothing new. We never complain about it. Why? Because we understand what our job duties is in that relationship. In our relationship. We understand we gonna have bills to pay. We understand we gotta do this. We understand we have to do that. We don't cry about it. We get our ass up every single day. We go to work, we do what we gotta do, go home, help out however we gotta help out, go to bed, wake up, and do that crap all over again. Every single day. So it's annoying, man. Like it just really pisses me off when I hear women say these types of things, because it's just like, where was all this dating down? Where was dating down 50 years ago? Hell, 30 years ago, 20 years ago. Where was this? Where were these terminologies back then? Let's keep going, man. Let's hurry up and get through this, because we like I said, y'all, we're gonna be here for a little bit. You see, these videos about a good 5 minutes each, and it's like I think two more after this one. Let's go.
Which one would you want?
Oh, or there's a third option.
Tell me.
And it includes no men. Can you believe
That's
it?
not racist.
Oh my God. Hold
no.
on though. Let me cook for a second. Yeah, let me cook. There's nothing wrong with the word independent. I know that that's a trigger word, right? But right now, while you're on your square, while you're doing your business, what is so difficult about saying, I'm not ready right now for a long-term relationship? It's okay to want marriage. You will have marriage, but maybe right now isn't the time. And so we can't say, is it unrealistic? You might find the love of your life, but right now, a little bit, because you're on your square. Just like he said, Americans, right? Americans don't have the means to afford housing and build families. Okay, then that may mean that you're not in a space where you're equal with your peers. So it's okay to have fun. It's okay to, date a little, but we don't have to worry about marriage right now. That is why Americans are marrying later, and that's okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it back to what her question actually was.
Thank you, because she didn't even dare answer the question. Thank you. I was just about to, I think her name is Kitty. I did a couple of reactions to her also too as well. She's the one who went viral, if I remember put that at the top. But thank you, because she didn't even answer the goddamn question. I was just about to say, I'm like, bro, you didn't even answer the question, but whatever. Ma'am, this is my problem with echo chambers. This is why I say, ladies, you have to be very, very careful. Please be selective when it comes to taking advice from certain women, certain men. Please be careful, because I just heard a whole bunch of bimble babble that didn't do anything. That anything caused a little bit more confusion than anything. And I'm not saying she was completely incorrect, because she said a few things that was kind of like, all right, cool, I can see what she's talking about. But then it just kind of kept going up a little bit and then down, up a little bit, then down. Like, come on, bro. Now let me run this back. Kitty, talk to these people, because I know Kitty gonna kill it.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it back to what her question actually was. Okay. No offense, no, there's no offense to nobody. But I was trying to get on to the point of what you were talking about. Okay, it's not an ego thing. It's really not. If you're in a dating process and marriage is something that you want, time is important. And the reason why it's so important is because it validates a person's presence in your life.
Yeah.
It validates their position in your life. So if you know you don't have the time, if you know that because of work or whatever your career is, you won't have the time to give to that person, then it sends a message to them that they're not important, or that the relationship or the dating experience is not important. So if you know you don't have the time, take a break from it. But it is very important, if regardless of how much work you do, because I own 3 businesses and I don't care about those. I don't care about that. When it comes to my relationship, my man is going to get my time. He's going to get my time. Now, those things are still important, but we also have to understand that if we lose those things, what do we still have? If we lose those things, and we still have somebody that's there for us, somebody that's there to support us. So we do want to validate their presence in our life.
See, I also think, just real quick, I think
Thank you, Kitty. It's always a breath of fresh air. Anytime any and every time I hear women like Kitty speak, it is a breath of fresh air. It's always something like, oh, god damn, bro. Somebody that actually gets it. Somebody that can actually answer the goddamn question and can hold other women, but others accountable for the things that they're saying. What did she say at the beginning? She's like, yo, I'm gonna actually answer the question. Because what the hell was the other girl saying? A whole bunch of nothing. A whole bunch of nothing. Ma'am, if this is something that you really want, ladies, if this is something that you really want to do, like I said at the beginning, if this is something you really want to do, you have to figure it out. Regardless, you have to spend time and put energy and effort into things. You don't just snap your fingers and it just happens. That's not how you do with business. That's not how you do it with school and education. That's not how you do, with finding a goddamn man. That is not how that works. It takes time, energy, dedication, among other things. So which is it? Honestly, if you can juggle both, ladies, I would say juggle both. I've seen women in the MD field, right? I told you about the African chick that I was messing with back when I was in grad school. I told you about her before, right? A million times, sorry. People make time for who they want to be with. This girl was doing, again, if I can never remember her major, but if I remember correctly, she was doing MD in pharmaceutical medicine, pharmaceutical studies in medicine, something like that, making pills or whatever the hell it was. This lady was, first of all, banking. I ain't gonna lie, that was my baby, but she had too much going on. I had to cut that off. This woman was so busy with class, lab hours, clinicals, and she had a full-time job, and still would take time out of her day to call me and say, "Hey, Deb, listen, I'm just finishing my rotation. Cause rotation like 12 hours, 16 hours. I'm just finishing my rotation. I'm on my way home now. Can you meet me there? Like, I'm going to leave the door unlocked for you. I'm going to be in the shower. Just walk in, whatever. We can chill. We can relax. We can do this, that, and the third, whatever the case may be. And then we go from there." That's how things like that works. All of these things that this woman right here was saying, honestly, in my opinion, felt a bit like excuses. If you're just going to focus on you making money, then do that. Just like Kitty said, do your thing, make your money, have your fun. If you're going to focus on a man, make some time, make an effort into doing that. But I'm telling y'all right now, you cannot have both. That's just not how to work. It's only 24 hours in a day. I don't know what y'all want me to do.
Issue a lot of times with that mindset is that people be thinking, okay, once I get to a point in my successful career, I'll be ready. And I can just flip the switch and be a domesticated woman. It don't work like that. You have a domesticated mindset. You're ambitious too, but you have that mindset. A lot of people are just focused on my career, my job, my money. And then when I get to 36, 37, you know what? I done got the house I want, got the car I want, make the money I want. Now I'm ready for a man and I can be a domesticated woman. It don't work like that. You got to learn that as you grow up. It's an adaptation that's necessary. And if you don't believe me, ask a lot of these women who are super successful right now and waited, and ask them how their life is going and how they feel about, damn, if I could go back, would you do something differently? I guarantee you 9 out of 10 of them would say yes. If I could go back, I would do a lot differently.
Let me say something. Do y'all notice right here, this woman right here that gave that damn bimbo babble ass answer? Y'all see how when she hear other people, she's sitting there nodding? She can't do nothing but nod because she knows what they're saying is the goddamn truth. What the Trill from Fruit Season, shout out to Fruit Season, what the Trill from Fruit Season just say? What did he just say? The same thing I've been saying for the last 20 goddamn minutes. You can't have both. You cannot have, that is not the way the world works, unfortunately. Everybody over here getting all mad and it just kills me, man, because I just keep saying, let me run this back a little bit. I just keep saying the same damn thing. It's just like, it's so annoying.
Going and how they feel about, damn, if I could go back, would you do something differently? I guarantee you 9 out of 10 of them would say yes. If I
You see how she nodding?
could go back, I would do a lot differently.
So Mike had
See how she was nodding? I have a couple people that you can ask, ladies. I got a couple people that you can ask. Go and ask Ebony K. Williams. Go and ask, who else can I think of? Vivica Fox. You can also go and ask, let me think, I'm trying to think, I'm sorry, I'm putting myself on the spot. But Ebony K. Williams, Vivica K. Fox, that's good enough. I'm trying to think of other people, other women. Go and ask them. Ebony K. Williams, I believe, is in her 40s or 50s. Vivica Fox is what, 50s, 60s? Very successful. Amazing careers, pulling in hundreds of thousands, if not millions. I think Vivica Fox is worth millions, if I'm not mistaken. but putting in hundreds of thousands, if not millions, still single, still can't find a man. Ebony K. Williams, if I remember, I put it out the top. Ebony K. Williams just ran and got an IVF. Went to a sperm bank. She about to make herself a goddamn single mother because she couldn't find another man that was quote unquote on her level. And that's another thing, ladies. Men that's quote unquote on your level, since you such top tier, men that's actually on your level, making the amount of money that you make, if not more, 9 times out of 10, they don't want women like you, sad to say. They want a woman that's younger, fit, feminine, friendly, not that much miles on it, and for damn sure not a baby mama. But that's topic for another day. So if you're going to sit up here and continue to have these unrealistic dating standards, like I said earlier, you got 2 options. Like she said, keep having fun doing your goddamn thing, buy your dog and die alone, or take that time, X amount of time, to actually dedicate finding a man. Let's keep going, man.
Mike had said something earlier. He had started going in a particular direction that I would kind of, at least for a brief moment, kind of continue to go in.
Sure.
Because one of the things that a lot of the women that come up here and say also is that they're bosses. And I'm going to be honest, looking at my own family, black women boss the fuck up right now. And I love it. But being a boss comes with some responsibility.
Yeah.
So the black men that I know are bosses, that are bosses, especially in romantic relationship, there's almost an expectation because of their position to put their partner in position. It doesn't mean that they have to do everything for them. It does mean that they're expected to put their partner in position to succeed, whether that's paying for school, whether that's supporting them through another degree or a transition in jobs. I guess I'm wondering, and maybe it's because this recent burst of success is like newer. What is it about black women in these new positions of power and it seeming so unattractive to put a black man in position to win?
Talk about it.
Okay.
When
Can
you
I
say it
answer
like
that?
that, when you say it like that.
When Mike, and I'm not even talking about, I'm not talking about settling for a bum. I'm talking about if you meet a man who you make more money than, because that's becoming more common, right? And if you're a boss, if you own your labor, if you set your hours, you got a business. If the man is a good man, a man who don't put his pride before caring for you.
Okay.
Hey, babe, I got a position, but I need you to go to school for it.
Okay.
I'm a send you to school. It's a 2-year program. I need you to learn how to run books. We'll start you out at $65,000. We'll work it from there. You put him in position to stand on his own square, and then he can put you in position to kind of step up your some. You feel me? What is so wrong with that?
I think.
Excellent question, sir. I forgot his name. Trip. Excellent question, sir. Let me make sure this is part 3. Okay, cool. Excellent question, sir. What is so wrong with that? Sir, I'm pretty sure you know about, you probably just, asking a hypothetical. What's so wrong with that is they want to have their cake and eat it too. They want to have their cake and eat it too. That is the issue. Once women start making, because hypergamy is real, y'all. Y'all gotta understand female nature. Y'all don't have to understand these things. Read these books. Read books on the opposite sex. Read books on human sexuality or sociology. I've said this so many goddamn times. Y'all need to read. I don't know why y'all so goddamn scared to read or whatever. Maybe y'all can't read. I don't know. But that's the reason, sir. Hypergamy is real. Whenever women climb up a ladder, they're automatically gonna assume or expect a man to be on the same exact step or higher, so that what? She can get pulled up to him, or she's like, okay, well, he's doing good, he's doing better than me, so now I feel more secure because of ABC 1, 2, 3. What did he asked a very great question. Okay, cool. You worked hard to launch your weave business. You worked hard to launch your alcohol business, bakery business, clothing line, lingerie, shoes, high heels, whatever, makeup, whatever it is. Now you're making $200,000, $300,000 every single year. You meet a dude that's making $70,000. You meet a dude that's making $80,000. That's decent money. It's not, oh my God, money, but that's pretty decent money, especially depending on what state you're in. What is the problem? Why can't you make it work with him? Women want a man that's on their level or doing better. I don't even want to say on their level. I'm going to just say doing better. Let me just say that. Women want a man that's only doing better than them. In majority. Excellent question, Trip, man. I'm telling y'all, if y'all have not downloaded tonight's conversation, please make sure. Matter of fact, if I remember, I'll make sure to put the link in the description so you guys can go ahead and download the app. They have great videos, great talking points, great topics in general. Features is crazy. Like they do numbers. They're actually supposed to be in my town, in my area, in Miami, I believe in July, and I'm honestly seriously thinking about buying a ticket and going. But like I said, y'all, I got a full-time job. I got other things I'm doing on the side. I got a family. Plus, I do YouTube. I barely have time to go out to chill for my goddamn self, let alone to go to, I don't even know what they call this, a seminar? Let's go. A conference meeting? I don't know what do they call this? Let's get into, I think this is the last one. Let's get into it, y'all.
Add context, right?
I mean,
If it's a good man, a hardworking man, somebody that is loyal to you, somebody that makes you feel safe, I don't see a problem with helping your partner out. I don't mind building. However, over here, we talked about like giving men more grace. Just helping them. A lot of the times these women have helped. They poured a lot into a man, okay? And I understand that you're talking about a healthy relationship, but let's talk about an unhealthy relationship. Because a lot of us have had more unhealthy relationships than we've had healthy. A lot of us have helped. They made a joke earlier about him taking your car and getting to fuck you still, and how we're dumb for doing that. But maybe he said he was gonna take our car to the job interview, the 5th one, right? Like, we have poured ourselves into relationships. We have tried to build up men, and afterwards we've gotten nothing in return, which then builds resentment to those men. And why I say that being independent isn't a bad thing is because some of us have been let down so many times. Some of us have allowed a man to lead, and he's led us to hell. So now there is no other way to be but independent. Now, can I be interdependent in a relationship? Yes. Can I love you still? Can I build up my king? Absolutely. But do I have my own shit? Do I stand on my own square? And does that intimidate some niggas, some insecure niggas that don't have anything to show for themselves? That what they do is break you down? Absolutely. So we're not gonna act like those men don't exist. And that's why I was turning in my fucking chair.
hold on.
I didn't see a ring on her finger. I'm not even surprised that she's not married. I'm honestly not surprised, and it's so sad because she's a very attractive woman. I would love to see her without all that weave and makeup on her face and weave in her head, but very gorgeous woman, very attractive. Love her voice. She speaks eloquently and very clear. I love that also too as well. That's also another turn on. But it just kills me. It kills me. Ladies, I'm not saying that y'all need to be moving in bums and taking care of them, these types of dudes. I'm not saying that. People fall short all the time. I have been in situations where I took care of my ex, moved my ex in with me. She ain't paid no bills. I'm doing this, I'm doing that for her, helped her pay her car off, all these things. Am I now allowed to say, oh, well, I tried to build up a woman and she ended up doing this, that, and third, and now I build up resentment against women? Fellas, y'all know what they would have called men that said, or me, but men that says these types of things, they will call us weak, insecure, bitter. Oh, who hurt you? All these stupid ass things. All of that. You did all that, ma'am. So effing what? You did that. You decided to take a chance and it flopped. That tends to happen in relationships. That tends to happen in businesses. That tends to happen in life. What are you talking about? So what? Oh, well, I tried to build it. Oh, well, he used to use my car and he drove to 5 interviews. Who gives a damn? Okay, he tried it and it failed. It is what it is. You still stuck by him. You still threw him the keys. What are we talking about? Let me hurry get up out of here, man.
Problem I have with this is a couple problems I have with this conversation. One is niggas don't like they bosses for real.
Right.
Like at work, you fucking hate your boss. And so when you approach this like I'm a boss, niggas don't like bosses. We like partners. We like people, peers. We like people that we feel
That's
equal
assuming
with.
she's carrying that attitude. Absolutely.
No, it's assuming she's carrying that attitude. Yes, I understand
Absolutely.
that. But look at how she identified herself. She didn't say I'm a young, caring, empathetic woman that's looking to be a partner with down a relationship. She said I'm a boss. I'm an independent woman. And so my point is, you carrying that air and you identifying yourself in a work position, and you wondering why it's repelling me because I don't want a boss. I want a partner. I want a teammate. I want a soulmate.
And you can be
wife.
both.
And what I'm saying is,
And you can absolutely be both.
If you can be
She mad now. That's why she over talking. She mad now. That is the point, sir. Thank you. The hell I want a goddamn boss at home. I don't want to hear none of that crap. I'm the boss and I'm independent. You crazy as hell. You think I want to come home and hear that dumbass nonsense? Get the hell out of here. I work. Listen, I'm salary, y'all. I work for the most part. Get to work 7 o'clock in the morning every day. Leave sometimes on a good day. I can leave on time. On time is like 3, 4 o'clock on a good day. For the most part, I tend to leave work 5, 6 p.m., 7. Hell, sometimes 9:30, 10 o'clock p.m., depending on how crazy or how hectic it is. I'm salaried. I don't get paid extra. When I come home, I just want to chill, relax, kick my feet up, have my girl heat up my food for me while I hop in the shower, sit on the couch or sit at the table. All right, cool, baby, put the food in front of me. There you go, baby, here's the food I'm eating. I'm this, that, and the third. She's telling me about her day. I'm telling her about mine. We sit up there watching a movie or watch our favorite TV show. We go to bed. I get in them guts, or if not, we can just sit there and chill and talk. It don't matter, whatever. I don't want to talk to a goddamn boss. I don't want to talk to anybody that identifies as independent. Oh, I mean, my own money, and I'm doing this, that, and the third. No, I don't want to live my life like that. I want to come home to, what did he just say? My soulmate, my lover. She didn't say any of those things. That's a great damn. She is so triggered right now. It's crazy. And now I know why her ass is still single.
both, then position both, then say both. But if you describe yourself only using your accolades, then you're gonna say I'm intimidated. No, I'm repelled because you using some work shit. I don't like bosses.
Yikes.
I want a partner.
Yikes.
So if you're ready to be a partner, holla at me. If
And you
wanna
can be
a boss,
both.
do that over there.
And you can be both.
No, you can be, but how often we've done this so many times. How many times do they offer both perspectives? They always say successful, independent, boss. They never offer both perspectives, which makes me believe that
You know
maybe that
what?
is happening when they're dating.
And I feel you on that. But now we've, as women, been
And
put...
y'all hate that shit, right? And you hate that shit. So women can do it and we supposed to accept it? Okay then.
Damn. Now we as women have been put in a different position where we are bosses, right? And so just like men lead with their money and lead with their accomplishments sometimes, we have to then learn, maybe we can come off...
That's two different things, ma'am. Number one. Number two, y'all hate when men do that. What are you talking about? That's two different things. Number one. Number two, y'all hate when men do that. Let's keep going.
Come off differently. I still don't see a problem with her saying I'm a young, independent black woman. There is no issue with that. I do not see an issue with that. Now, she didn't get up here and say these niggas is bitches and they scared of me because she said, hey, I'm a boss. I own a business, and sometimes I work long hours, and when I meet men, it seems like their ego gets in the way and they might be a little insecure. And maybe it's the men that she's meeting that's making her feel like that. Now, yes, you can lead with an arrogant attitude. Anybody could, and that's an arrogant bitch. That's a bitch who leads with her accolades. But she didn't do that. That's not how she carried herself. So we're not gonna put that on her.
And this has been another episode of the Tonight's Conversation Podcast.
Shout out to tonight's conversation. I'm telling y'all, man, they have amazing conversations over there. The videos over there is crazy. I can literally do a separate channel only reacting to tonight's conversation. That's how crazy it is. Shout out to them, man. Shout out to them. Excellent, excellent points. It just kills me, bro. It just kills me. This is these are the types of women, fellas, we gotta properly vet through and date and then ultimately marry. These are the type of women. These are the women. This is the woman. Yeah. Imagine that. Just imagine putting up with this with that type of dumbass logic day in and day. But she didn't say that. And this, that, and the third. And you know that. Let's talk about it. That is the reason why a lot of our women is going to stay and remain single. A lot of our women is going to die alone. A lot of our women refuse to take any sort of accountability. That's the reason why. Because of nonsense like this. And you have people that's actually trying to sit here, such as Kitty. Kitty, y'all remember Kitty, right? The young lady that was sitting right here, who's married. Kitty, who's actually in a successful marriage, will sit up here and have these types of conversations. These are the women, Kitty. These are women you listen to. Women like her, you don't listen to her. You just sit there and just let her talk. Every now and then she'll say something that's like, okay, I think I see where you're coming from. And then the rest is just like, God damn, you dropped the ball again. Insanity, man. Pure insanity. Pure insanity. Again, shout out to tonight's conversation, y'all. I want y'all to comment down below. Let me know what you thought about this video, man. Thanks for watching. Please, 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 if you haven't, hit the subscribe button, man. Also, too, hit that bell so much and type me upload notification will pop up and alert you. Also, too, make sure you hit that like, make sure you hit that share. I look forward to reading all your comments, if any. So until next time, please, man, be safe for real.